Come on in. Hey y'all, come on in, hey, come on in, hey y'all, come on in, I got some more statements to make, come on in, just waiting for some more people to come on in. That's my baby, Renee. Hold on for me, Renee, okay? Thank you, Foxy Brown girl. I can't see your picture good, but you look cute, girl. Miss Foxy. Go ahead with your bad self, mama. We in here. Hey, my sister's in here, my baby's in here. I just want to make a public service announcement. I know for me, and I'm going to also be talking to the other teen moms, and hopefully they'll see this video, but I know that I speak to the mothers regularly. More so on Monday, we be cutting up in our chat box because we be watching some of the episodes with you guys, so I'm always in contact with the other teen moms. But I just want to say this, I don't think we're going to be supporting any of these wannabe teen mom fan pages. Thank you, baby. Ferguson 82, thank you. I don't think we're going to, I know I'm not. I'm blocking and deleting y'all. Because if you a fan page, then, you know, be careful of the content that you post. I mean, if you're a fan page, you shouldn't be trashing the family. And that goes for any one of the families. So I will not be supporting, and I'm going to talk to the other teen moms too, and I think that they would all agree that we will not be supporting your teen mom fan pages that you put together if by any way that you disrespect any of the cast, and that includes me, Shin, whoever else. Now is and Stephen, whoever else is on the cast you don't like, it don't matter. If you have a teen mom fan page, then you put stuff in there that's conducive to support the families. If you want to call yourself a teen mom fan page, otherwise I'm blocking you and deleting you, and I'm not supporting you. I'm gonna call Ashley and tell her the same, and I'm gonna also be talking to the other moms about it. Because there's no way you should be, it's one thing if you post a picture and people are talking, but no way should you be exciting or agitating any of the drama in any of the families. And that's just the truth of the matter is, I almost vomited myself when one of these little teen mom fan pages took the clip when I was talking about white girls and black dudes and tried to make it out as if I was saying something that we don't say in the hood all the time. It is not a secret. In case you don't know, that has been floating around the hood forever. And I'm sorry if, you know, this show is predominantly white, but you getting a glimpse into some black family lives. And that just is what it is. And I'm sorry if that offends you. But it is what it is. Do I think that it's just true? No. I know a lot of white girls that ain't having it. But I'm just saying, in general, that is, I mean, that's been going on since my grandmother been come on now. Anyway, and took parts of that video and tried to make it seem like hey Amy, tried to seem like I was being racist. And let's be clear. Far as I last checked, it is black people, black women, black men who are getting gunned down all over the world. All over the world. Let's be clear. And so when I say that I went in court and if you, let me put it like this. If Ashley would have done half the stuff to Shin as she done to her, Shin would have got that restraining order against Ashley. And I do believe, Because that's just the way it is. Everybody knows what it's like when you black and you got a white woman crying wolf talking about she ain't done nothing. And I'm sorry if that offends y'all. It just offends you. But that is the truth of America. That is the state of America that we live in. I don't know if you guys are living under a brick or a rock, or I don't know. But we can't go to the law like you and say somebody bothering us. We don't have that same, thank you, Amy, baby. We don't have that same privilege. And let me tell you something else about white privilege. Only white privilege would make you feel like you invited to a party, whether it's your son or not. Only white privilege would keep having you show up to places that you're not invited. Period. Because I know as a black woman, and as a black woman in general, I say black woman because I'm a black woman. That's my experience. So as me and as the people that I am with, we would never go somewhere. We would never go on hostile territory. We would never go somewhere where we are not welcome to. That's just common sense. And I wish some people would use some common sense. But as far as these teen mom pages posting stuff and trying to excite people, that's a hot mess. You are not eligible to have a teen mom page if you're keeping up in the foolishness. I love Rashida's Frost page. I don't know if you guys right. I don't go nowhere. I'm not welcome. And let me tell you something. That's Sociology 101. And I almost called Ashley's grandfather, because if you didn't know, he's been a dean of sociology for I don't know how long. Okay. I started to call him last night and ask him for the term, because there is a sociological term that is used when white people feel like they are allowed to be any and everywhere. Yes, okay, now, that is a sociological term. Now, I love Rashida Frost, and so I go to her fan page. She has a beautiful fan page, and often people think that is her page, but it's not. And I actually do advertising on her fan page. I usually do some ads every now and then on her fan page. But her fan page is a tribute. And a tribute to her, a tribute to what's going on in her life. What is a sociological term? I'm going to find out. I'm going to actually call Ashley's grandfather when I get off this live and ask him. I learned it in Sociology 101, so I know it exists, but I don't know the exact, right, she said, I'm white and I don't go to places I'm not invited. I mean, so, right, so what kind of mentality? Like right now, if I'm not getting along with Bar, I don't go to Ashley's house. That's where he lives. He lives in Ashley's house. So I don't go. I don't go. That just makes sense. You don't go. And I know I'm invited by my daughter, but I know maybe Bar don't want to see me, so I don't go. I'm sorry, but it's not just white people who show up at places here. It's not fair to lump all white people together. I'm not lumping white people together. Again, don't get me twisted. But whether you choose to believe it or not, there is a term in sociology that refers to that. Whether you like it or not, that's a fact, boo. Now, I'm not lumping all white people in. I would never do that. Don't lump all black people in, because we're not the same. Don't misquote me when I'm saying that. It is actually a actual term. It's an actual term. That's all I'm saying. You're racist and greedy and no God on your side. Wow. Woo, I'm racist and greedy. I love you too, girl. Y'all be cracking me up. Yeah, I'm racist and part white too. I love that. Yeah, I'm a bit more studying you, Bambi legs, or whoever you want to be, mama. God bless you, girl. I don't know which term it is, but I know racism is when a race thinks they are superior to another. Yes, a whole bunch of different terms. At one point, I thought I was going to be a sociology major, and so a lot of my early learning is sociology and African American history, black woman's history. That's that our family, that's just our background in our family. It's not even about race. People who have no respect for themselves act ridiculous, young or old, and that's the truth. No, she isn't. People are so rude. Haha, I agree with you completely. Just how you black men and women are the ones getting shot and killed. When do we ever hear it was a white man who got killed? Usually, I've seen white people get killed too. But when you hear about just right now, I mean, there is like an epidemic going on where black people who are innocent are being gunned down just because black people are presumed to be some kind of way, and it's not always the case. But you know, by what everything is everything that's going on, it just is the world that we live in. You're right. Ignore people on my page. They're not worth in my. You're right. So I definitely want to just come on here. Just want to come on here and say we won't be supporting those pages. No, I didn't say all of you. Now here we go. I didn't say all you white women are easy. Oh, Ashley just sent me a beautiful picture of Holly. She chilling. Yeah, I didn't say all white women are easy. And if you would have came to the beginning of this live, you would have heard what I said. I don't think all white women are easy. I know white women is easy. I got a white sister-in-law from Ireland who don't take no crap. She hardcore. Okay. It just is what it is, okay? But I mean, if you got a problem with my black reality, then it just is what it is. Oh, Rosie growing up so fast. Hold on, these comments come in. Well, if I sound so ghetto, maybe it's because I grew up in the ghetto, baby. Maybe I grew up in the ghetto, and if I sound ghetto, let's get technical. Let's get really, okay, so now I got to school you on what ghetto sounds like. I sound ghetto because when I originally came to this country, when my ancestors originally came to this country, it was your ancestors who taught us the language. And because we had a different native tongue, boo, we couldn't pronounce the words correctly, like an accent. So, hello. I'm a preacher. Yeah, God uses everybody. In case you didn't know, some of the apostles in the Bible were murderers. So get off of my post because you have no idea what you're talking about. Okay? Apostle Paul was a murderer, but yet he's the founding apostle. So why are you on my post again? Why are you on my post again? Why are you on my post again? Why? Why? And again, you don't have to be on my page. If you're looking at this live, that means you're on my page. I'm bringing you in, Renee. Hold on. View. Oh, Jamie, hold on. I got to bring my sister Jamie in. So, guess whose mommy is coming in with me? I got another mommy. Woo! Check this out. And my dearest, now here's another white woman who ain't easy. Talk to him, Jamie. Tell him. We can't hear you. Call back. Now that's my sister from another mother. You guys, hold on. I gotta find a way to put my phone, you guys, because I can't just hold it, and it's agitating me. So let me see. No, I do not support teen pregnancy. That's foolishness. Yeah, yeah. I see the devil want to be on this live today. I'll be cracking up. I'll be cracking up when the devil get on my live. Hold on, Renee. I'm going to bring you in, mama. Oh, wait, Jamie. I can hear you. No. Cut your sound up, your volume up. I'll I'll call you tonight. Oh, I have to call her tonight so we can figure it out. Yeah, so. But that is Kayla's mommy, and you have to respect Kayla's mommy because I love all of the mommies. I love all of the mommies. And so don't be disrespectful to Jamie. I love her. Um, it's a lot to deal with. 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 Jamie, you looking cute, girl. Yeah, I will. I'll block Jess said, okay. Let me see if I can now. Let me see. Hold on. Because nobody going to be disrespecting. Um, she gone. She gone. Yeah, just disrespectful. The devil is going to stay busy. The devil is going to stay busy. Um, yeah. But Jamie, if you can hear me, what I was saying was that I was going to talk to you guys about the girls and us not supporting the teen pages who, hi all, don't know what's wrong with my volume. Okay, Jamie, listen to what I'm saying. And maybe you can put this in our text messages. Um, in our text messages in our phones, that we won't be supporting the teen mom. You know, these kids are making up these teen mom pages, and I went to one today and it was disgusting. It was like trashing the families. And I think if you're going to be a teen mom page, then it's fair that you run a fan page and not a hate page. And so I know I won't be supporting and be talking to the other moms and girls about not supporting it. Yeah. So I'll take like 2 or 3 questions, then I gotta go. I'm actually gonna go out shopping and buy my husband something for Father's Day. Rosie said I can't tell you guys. Rosie, I'm talking live. I'm talking. Okay, don't tell. Okay, I won't say nothing else. So I can't tell you. Rosie said I can't tell you. But I have an amazing weekend planned. I hope that you guys have an amazing weekend planned. It's Father's Day. Some of you guys, hi, Empress Tia, love you, Mama. She is a fabulous sewer and designer. If Go check her page out. She has a boutique and has full figure clothes. So if you are not full figured, that might not be the place for you. But she's got some good stuff over there. Okay, some really really good stuff. Go over there, and she sews like crazy. I just seen her sewing something. You figured it out. Mike is allowed. I'll figure it out later. Okay. I don't think Ashley has a gun tattoo, but I don't know. Because these kids don't be telling me stuff like that. I be finding out about tattoos when I see her on live or no shirts or something like that. But the kids don't be telling me stuff. Is there a season 2? I don't know. I don't know. And if I did know, I don't even know if I would be able to actually tell you, because sometimes we can't tell stuff. Okay, Jamie. Okay. Yeah, because the moms, we need to get together and kind of like have a powwow, Jamie, about it. So whenever you, oh man, okay, well, text, well, I don't know what to say. I'll text you tonight or call you tonight, and we'll try to do something private, just like a practice or something, so we can come on. And I know Christy, Jay's mom, will be willing to come on with me. You listening? Okay. Okay, so you heard me about the fan pages, Jamie, what I was saying. Yeah, about them promoting, because one of them went in there and just it's just horrible. And what you don't know, regardless of what you feel about these girls, or regardless of what you feel about the families, they're going through a lot, period. They trying to find their way. Yes, y'all need a practice run. Yes. And a lot of you guys wanted to talk about getting wait, wait. A lot of the girls wanted to talk about getting out of toxic relationships and soul ties. And so I am putting that together. This will be, I don't know when it will be, but I'm trying to hook up something and interview somebody who's very important to me that can talk about how to get out of abusive relationship, and what that entails as far as your spirituality is concerned. All of our, well, I think some of the other girls are young, but I know for Ashley is old, and I know Jade is old. I think they may be the oldest ones on there. So they're pretty much doing their own thing, but nevertheless, yeah. So I'll take a question or two, but then I gotta go, and I'm not scrolling back up. So if you can put a question in, and if it's ignorant, I'm just gonna bypass you and probably block you. Yes, counseling needs to be involved for all, and I am also looking at that. Hold on, let me get some people in here, because I love when the haters um speak out, because it gives me an opportunity to block and delete them. So let them speak, because that it gives me the opportunity to go in and actually get rid of them off of our live. But we want to talk about that, because, and I know that my inbox is full of girls who are going through similar things, and so we will come on and just talk about how to get out of an abusive relationship, about soul ties, because that's what you're dealing with when you can't leave, when you can't cut a person off, when you can't, shake them free. It's because you have connected yourself in a soul tie, and soul ties go so deep. And so I know that my mother is an expert in soul ties, and so I want to have her come on and actually. I don't sell lashes, baby. I'm a lash technician. I need to go back to my lash technician and have her do mine, but I've been so busy. Yeah, that part. So she's an expert at that. And so I want to have her come on and just talk to you guys about the spiritual ramifications of trying to get out of a relationship, and why it is so hard to get out of it. So why people allow other people to bother them is stupid. Oh, can you tell what a soul tie is? I want to save that. But if you've ever been in a relationship that that you couldn't get out of, if you've ever been in a relationship that you couldn't get out of, and your heart is tugging, you feel like you done lost part of your leg, and feel like you're feeling some kind of way. It's a lot that goes into that, and so soul ties is what that is. And so, Amy, the people who have no pictures are the people who create profiles. They don't have nothing else better to do, and so that's what they do. They got a bunch of profiles, with stuff like that. Yeah, so a soul tie. So that's what we're going to talk about, and I probably won't talk about it this go around. But again, if you guys have any suggestions, please leave them in the comment below. Not the comment to this post, but leave them in the, if you missed the reason for this video, baby, you got to go back to the beginning. Now I'm just kind of randomly going. I'm going to get off. Yeah, I left the post not too long ago about that we're going to do the live, and you can put whatever you want to talk about in there, and we're going to try to bring on professionals and people who can speak clear on those topics to get some help for you guys and some counseling and whatever else we can do to make the situation better. So I love you guys. I don't have a picture. Location. Oh, amen. Amen. Okay, love you guys. Bless you. I hope you guys are all going into a beautiful Sabbath. Today is Sabbath. We're about to be entering Sabbath. Yeah, Ma, I need you to come on and speak to the kids about soul ties, because a lot of them are in my box dealing with some heavy soul ties, Ma. And so I know that we can be a help in that area. And we'll just have to push by the haters. But whether they like it or leave it, ministry shall go forth, because this stuff has got to just, it's got to go. And I'm not playing in this season. Again, I have a Facebook page. If you want to come hear the word of the Lord, if you want to be motivated, educated, and empowered the things of the Lord, if you don't know what your spiritual gifting is, if you want a closer walk with God, if you need prayer, you need healing, you need deliverance, whatever you need, you can come on to my Facebook page. We will connect you with people who can pray for you, people who can counsel you. And if you're real sweet and you pass my test, I just might introduce you to my mother. She is a powerhouse. She is mighty in the things of God. She is currently getting ready to go to Africa and set Africa on fire in the name of Jesus. Woo! I got chills right now. Y'all about to make me preach up in here, somebody. Oh my God. Woo, just gave myself chills. Yes. And I know that my papa just came back from touring Africa, where he was out there ministering the word of God. And so in case you didn't know, I'm connected to some very powerful people in the Lord, and I want to introduce those people to you. But it has to be a safe place. It has to be a conducive environment. And so from this point, we're going to start shaking some stuff and start setting some perimeters, because what I do know is that you treat people or you teach people the kingdom and healing hearts. This is what it's all about, the kingdom and healing hearts. That is the main purpose. That is the main goal, and we're going to make sure that that happens, because too often we have been sidetracked. I know I have been sidetracked, and although I cannot dismiss what has already happened, I can go forward in power and healing and deliverance. And so that's what I'm going to do. And I don't mind stopping every now and then, telling anybody where to back up. That's just me. That's culture. I don't know about you, but that's just me, and that's just what it is. And so I'm excited. I'm excited to let you guys experience who I truly am. And I think it's going to knock your socks off. I think you're going to be amazed. I think just by being connected to me and me being connected to who I'm connected to is going to bless your life in ways you've never seen. If you think you're doing something now, you're not doing nothing until we lay our hands on you, so you can go forth and accomplish everything that God has for you to do. Oh, Jesus, I'm so excited, y'all, because now I can be myself. Yeah, I can be myself. And so I will just say, yeah, you real instead of what MTV intended. And I don't think MTV also was ready for a black family. And I'm going to stick to that, because I know that our culture is different. I know that sometimes we have our own way of things, and that's okay. And so I know I'm gonna take a lot of heat. I'm gonna take a lot of, oh, you prejudice, you this, you that. Listen, I haven't got to where I am with white family. And actually, to be honest with you, I own, just to give you a little piece, I own piece of the property that my family was slaves on. I still
that property. That property was passed down to me from my dad, whose father is white, whose wife was black, and my white grandfather was disowned from his family from marrying my grandmother. So don't talk to me about prejudice. Don't talk to me what that feels like, okay? Because I have a white side of the family who don't deal with us because my grandfather married a black woman, which was my grandmother, and now I own some of the very property that my family was slaves on. So don't talk to me about being prejudiced. Please don't. Please just don't. I don't have no room. Don't you see I live in a white man's world? I don't have room to be prejudiced. Black people don't have room to be prejudiced. So it's just ignorant. It's just ignorant. And it's ignorant for anybody to be prejudiced. But if I state a fact or if I state kitchen talk, come on, don't act like white folks ain't sitting in their house talking about, you know, black people this or niggas this. I've gotten some of those messages in my box too, you know. So no, Ashley's dad is black, and like I said, I am very little white, but if Ashley's anything, it would be Indian. And her dad's side, I don't know. You have to ask her all that. But again, I'm excited. I'm excited for you guys to meet my spiritual mother. Again, I know some of you guys are really disrespectful. If you know who my spiritual mother is, please don't go to her page acting no fool, because she will pray to God, and it'll be over for you. So don't do that if you're smart and you love yourself. We are all God's children. Yes, we are. Well, it depends. The Bible says that how you act and how you maneuver and how you move determines who child you are. I remember one of the apostles telling the Sanhedrins that you're the devil's child. You know, so I pray that everybody that comes on this live is God's child. Is God's child. So blessings, love, peace to all you guys. See you on Tuesday. Bye-bye. Mwah.